It should be obvious by now that I've been playing bass way less than a month, but that's really the point of this review. The Sterling by Music Man S.U.B Ray4 bass guitar is really meant for the new or novice bass guitarist, and that would be me all over. Just keep that in mind, and along the way you're going to see things that this guitar does very well for me, and just imagine how well they'll do them for somebody that knows what they're doing. This guitar has the full 34-inch long scale, and a lot of the looks like the Stingray that it's patterned after. And it comes with some nice hardware and electronics. One of the first things I noticed is that this guitar has a 38mm nut width, and that makes the neck very easy to play. The frets seem like something on the order of medium jumbos, and are very well prepared. This guitar uses open-style tuners, but they turn very easily, and they seem to hold tune very well. And the neck is coated out with satin polyurethane, and it stays very slick to the hand. Here you can see the 6-bolt neck plate, plus the battery compartment that's on the back that powers the electronics. The tailpiece is very basic, but very solid, and it's easy to set the intonation and string heights. And this is the double roll humbucker, and that also seems to work very well. It's quiet, and there's lots of punch to this guitar. And here's the controls, and we want to take a better look at these. The bass and treble dials have detents at their centers, so I'm going to find the center on both of these right now. I'll leave the volume wide open because we're using a little bitty amp and the microphone on the camera. Now I'll turn the bass to full on. Here's center again, and now we'll go to the full cut. Now we'll put the bass back to center and make sure that the treble's also centered for a start. Okay, now we'll turn the treble full on. Now we'll turn the treble full off. Now full bass by itself. And now we'll add full treble. I like that kind of control because we can do a lot to the sound of this bass without ever going back to the amp. And that can be especially important to a beginner that doesn't have a lot of money for a complicated amp. And this would be a good time to point out that everything you're hearing is coming out of this acoustic B15 amp and heard through the microphone on the camera itself. When I bought this guitar, the guy that sold it to me sort of implied that I should finger pick it or learn to do that. I tried, but I'm no good with that, so I went back to the pick. Now I'm sure that the Sterling S.U.B Ray4 will be just as happy with somebody finger plucking it or using the pick. I'm depending on the pick. For now, anyway. So if you're looking for a solid bass guitar just to get started, or to keep forever to be a rock star in your own little office, the Sterling by Music Man S.U.B Ray4 bass guitar seems like a good piece to look at. I'm having a lot of fun with mine. I'm actually making sounds that I can recognize, and now I'm thinking about getting a fog machine for my office.